What's up, folks? This is Acid Roots. I'm going to talk about the Eminem Show skits, and I've covered the Slim Shady LP and Marshall Mathers LP, and now it's time to cover his third album, The Eminem Show. And judging by how good the Eminem Show was, it's only expected that the skits would be pretty awesome as well. I kind of remember like the Marshall Mathers LP being a mixed bag, but I think ultimately I wound up liking it, and that's how I feel with this project. Only difference this time is there's a theme. So Eminem has a gun this time, and that takes up a good portion of the skits on this project, probably 3 out of 5 of them. And that pertains to when Eminem got arrested for having that gun back in the summer of 2000 when he was pointing it at the person who was with Kim, because Kim was kind of cheating on Eminem, and Eminem wasn't with all that. And so he probably, I remember him saying that he probably could have gotten prison for that, and it was the fact that it was a blank gun, and so he didn't get in any trouble. He got probation, but he could have gotten in a lot worse trouble. So that's the theme of this project, because if Eminem would have went to prison, we might not have gotten this project. So, but that's what the first skit, The Kiss, is about, is talking about how him and his friend, I like how there's a buddy in there, and they're kind of plotting to get back at Kim and such. And then Paul Rosenberg is Paul Rosenberg, his manager, telling Eminem not to bring a gun to the studio. And then Steve Berman, Eminem shoots Steve Berman. I don't remember who he is. He might be like his label owner or whatever that, or something like that. But he winds up getting shot because he was getting ready to talk about the Devil's Night project with D12, and Eminem probably assumed that he was going to say it sucks ass. This is like the most complete piece of crap. But he says this is the most complete awesome, or something along those lines. So he actually wound up liking it, and Eminem didn't realize that until after he shot him. So that's what that is. And then Curtains Close has Ken Kniff on there. So after the show is over and everyone's gone, Ken Kniff kind of shows up and does like a monologue of his own, and it's kind of funny actually. I mean, that's the thing about Ken Kniff, is despite how twisted he was, it was amusing to see him. So I would almost kind of wonder what Ken Kniff looks like. I feel like he needs to be in a music video one day. I mean, it's probably too late now, but I definitely would have felt like it would have been interesting to see Ken Kniff in like a music video, and then having Eminem dress up like a certain way, because he has plenty of characters. He has his bleached hair when he does that, and then he has like other things that he could do. So it'd be interesting to see Ken Kniff. But those are the 4 skits, and then Curtains Up, if I didn't say it already, that's just him getting ready to go on stage, and a little bit of moody music kind of briefly thrown in. But yeah, so I approve of these. That's kind of the situations. I approve of these skits, and I would say the ones I recommend would be The Kiss and then Curtains Close. Those are my 2 favorites. The one with Ken Kniff, and then The Kiss where he's with his buddy plotting to get back at Kim. So those are the good ones. Paul Rosenberg's pretty good too. I like it just because it seems like Paul Rosenberg is always ready to pull out his hair just because of the crazy shit that Eminem did. And back in those days, it was pretty, emphatic. That's just kind of the thing. So he probably drove Paul Rosenberg nuts. Didn't like Steve Berman. Um, I don't know. It just kind of wasn't vibing with it. But 3 out of 5 of the skits on here, I don't really consider Curtains Up a skit. This is more like a moody kind of intro type thing, but wasn't that interesting. But I'll give this the skits on this project a 7.5, just because me liking 3 out of 5, that's actually less than a 7 out of 10. But yeah, I like the ones that I did like. So 7 out of 10 for that. If it just would have had one more skit, it probably would have been completely top notch, obviously. And that's the thing. I mean, you look at it, and you wouldn't have wanted that many skits, but then at the same time, I kind of do. That's just like the situations. I say, damn, back in the day, I wanted more Eminem songs, but this time I want more Eminem skits. That's what it is. It's good stuff here. Fuck with it if you haven't.